Good day everyone and welcome to our Azure Databricks series. In today's video, we'll be walking you through the entire process of installing and configuring libraries in your Databricks workspace step by step. Whether you are a beginner or looking to streamline your workflow, this guide will cover everything you need to know to boost your Databricks environment with the right libraries. From installation to configuration, we will show you how to make the most of your Databricks workspace and optimize it for your data science and engineering tasks. If you're excited to dive in, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more hands-on tutorials like this one. Your support helps us bring more content to help you grow your skills. Let's get started. I'll be using demo underscore cluster for this demo. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect this Databricks workspace to CLI. I will be utilizing the access token. So I will be not showing you how to create the access tokens and all. If you need more details on that, you need to refer to my previous video where I clearly explain step by step how we do that. But here what I'll do is I will show you how we can connect to the workspace, Databricks workspace, and then we will execute some basic commands to look at the cluster, and then we will take it from there. Let's start with connecting our CLI to the workspace. For that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this command, Databricks configure token. Yep. Now I need to provide the Databricks host. Yep. Okay, so you can get this from the workspace itself. Yeah. Now you need to provide the token. So in order to get the access token, please have a look on my previous video where I explain how you can generate the access token. Now click on edit, paste, and then press enter. So it is connected now. So what I'll do is just to make sure we are connected, let me run Databricks FSLS to list the file system. Databricks, okay. So if you see here, I'm able to see the list of files and folders inside this file system. So that means I'm connected. Now what I'll do is let me list the clusters available. So for that, I need to use this command, Databricks clusters list. And if you see here, we have 4 clusters, 2 all-purpose compute and 2 job clusters. And the one that I'm interested is the demo cluster. So what we need to do is we need to note down this cluster ID. Yeah. Because we will be using this going forward to execute all the commands that we are going to use to install the libraries and things like that. Yeah. Let's start the cluster, demo underscore cluster, since it is terminated. So what we'll do is let's run the command Databricks clusters start cluster ID, and then paste the ID that you have copied. Yep. So if you see here, it is the same cluster here, cluster ID here. So let's press the enter, and let's go to the compute here. If you can see here, it is getting started now. Yeah. So let's wait for it to start. So let's run the command one more time, the previous command, and let's list the clusters. And you can see that the demo cluster is pending right now. In the meantime, this is getting started. What I'll do is I will download a library called Common Maths library. Yeah, this is the one that I'm going to use, Common Maths library. Let me download that. I will put this in the description of this video. You guys can also use that. Yeah, it is downloaded now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this file onto a safer location, and then I will use that and install that library in the demo underscore cluster once this cluster comes online. Okay, so it's online now. Let's check that once. So if you see here, it is running now. Yeah. Now what I've done is like I've copied this commons maths jar file into C drive temp. So now what I'm going to do is like I'm going to install this one. Yeah. So let's first copy it to the DBFS folder. Yeah. So if you see here, we have file store here. Yeah. Let's copy over there. Yep. So let's use the command Databricks fscp C drive temp. Let me take that location. This is the command that I'm going to use. Yeah, Databricks fs copy C drive temp. This is the jar file. If you see here, this is the jar file and it's on the C drive temp folder. Yep, and then I'm going to copy it to the DBFS file store jars folder. Okay, so let's press enter here. Let's wait for it to complete. So we are basically getting that a file or directory already exists at the input path. Yeah, so we already have this file. This is a command that you basically have to use to copy it. Now that I have that file already, I will use that one. Now let's make sure that file is there. So I'm running this, I'm trying to list it out, and I'm able to see that the same file is already there. So I'm going to use that one. Yeah, so now what I'm going to do is like I'm going to install the library. So I will use this command, Databricks libraries install cluster ID. And let's use this cluster ID here. Yep, the cluster ID is in place. Now let's give it as jar, and then the location where we have that jar file, which is this one. Yeah, so let's copy that and then put it here. Let's press enter. So what we are doing is the command is Databricks libraries install. This is the cluster ID where I need to install, and this is the jar file. Yeah, so now this is installed. Yeah, now let's go to the compute here. Let's click on this demo underscore cluster. Yeah, we have it here. Let's go to this libraries here. And then if you see here, this mat3.jar is in place. Yeah, so see if you can see here, this is the source. But what I'm seeing here is like it is basically failed. Yeah. So if I look at it, what I'm seeing is like it basically tells us like library installation attempted on driver node of this cluster failed. The library installation is unsupported on this compute. Please check the supported libraries for the compute type. Feature unsupported on compute error. Yeah, so this is the error we are getting, and DBFS library installation or not supported on DBR15 or above. Yeah, so now let's go back to the compute here. So now if you see here, if I go to the configuration, what I'm seeing is like it is 15.4. So yeah, so this kind of installation, yeah, is unsupported right now for security reasons. So what we have to do right now is like, instead of taking it from the DBFS, we will have to move that to the workspace. Yeah, and on the workspace, let's create a folder here. Yeah, and we have this jar folder. So what I'll do is like I will bring this jar file in here. Okay, and then what we'll do is like we will use this file here in this workspace to install that library. Yeah, let's go back to our compute here, and then click on this demo cluster, and then go to the libraries here, and then let's do an uninstall. Yep. So if you see here, uninstall is pending restart. So we basically have to restart our cluster for this to be removed. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to restart it, confirm. Let's wait for the restart to complete and then we will take it forward. It's online now. Yeah. So let's click on demo cluster, go to the libraries. And then if you see here, there are no more libraries. Yeah. So now what we can do is like, let's head back to our workspace here. Yeah. And then go to the jar folder. And then we will copy the full path of this file so that we can use it in our query here. Yeah. The command that we are going to use to install the library, we will use that. Okay, so I'm going to use this command this time. Yeah. Databricks libraries install cluster ID, and the jar this time it is not DBFS, instead it is workspace users, and this is the location where I have my jar file. Okay, so now I'm going to start it. So it is installed now. So now what I'm going to do is like, let's head back to our compute here, go to the demo cluster, and then go to the libraries, and let's wait for it to complete the installation, and we will see what the status is this time. Let's wait, let's give it like another 2 minutes. Okay, so if you see here, it is installed as required. The status is like is installed. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Jai Hind.